tag team match, 1 fall, 10-minute time limit. Introducing from Nashville, Tennessee, weighing 137 pounds, Debbie Combs. From Dallas, Texas, weighing 235 pounds, Scout Casey. From New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing 134 pounds, Donna Day. From San Antonio, Texas, weighing 239 pounds, Tully. Blanchard. Referee Eddie Smith, Point Schreiner.
Something a little different for St. Louis wrestling. Something fairly unique. A mixed tag match. Man and woman versus man and woman. Tully Blanchard and Donna Day against Scott Casey and Debbie Combs. The rules are very basic. It has to start out man against man and girl against girl if a tag is made. Crowd begins chanting at Tully Blanchard, "We want Spike." And everybody knows about the troubles they've had. If a tag is made by one girl to the man, then the other man must come in the ring immediately. So really it's never man against woman. Side headlock by Donna Day on Debbie Combs. Bertie Carno, the director, says, "I'd like to get one of those matches. The only thing is I'd skip part of the tag, and I'll get in there with either Donna or Debbie."
I have to agree with you, Larry. I don't think Tully Blanchard is a favorite here.
I don't think they like Tully.
I don't think they like him at all.
He's not a bad golfer, which has nothing to do with
It
it.
has nothing to do with what Spike Hubert's going to do to him.
Side headlock by Donna Day on Debbie Combs. Tully Blanchard. Tully's made a lot of good points over the years, and certainly one of those is when you're on top, you win some and you lose some. Nobody's undefeated. The key is if you lose one, you got to keep fighting back. Spike Huber can talk about that. So can Brody. So can Volkov. So can Murdoch in his early days. Maybe even Killer Carl Cox. I don't know about Alex. Alex, of course, as you heard, Donna Day stumbling over Debbie Combs. Debbie Combs grabbing Donna Day, though. Pulling the hair. And Donna Day had a tough spill there. Flying mare by Debbie Combs. Another flying mare by Debbie Combs. A third flying mare. And then Debbie ties up the head of Donna Day. We were saying about Alex. Mickey met him. I have never met Alex. But Alex, I guess, is a friend of Killer Carl Cox. Heard Scott Casey talking about that a couple of weeks ago here on St. Louis Wrestling. Alex, I guess, I don't know. Where is Alex, Mickey? You got introduced to him.
No, Alex, I think, is with Harvey right now.
Harvey?
Yeah, was that the rabbit's name?
Oh, I think so. Yes, I think so.
Larry, I think the more we do this, I think the more you and I better go to a home.
We better look for Alex.
God, Alex has got us half crazy. But everybody's got their own pet, and Killer Carl Cox has got Alex, and he looks upon Alex to help him out when he gets in a tight spot.
When you get into Kiel next Saturday night, look up at the roof. Maybe you'll see Alex. Cox will be looking there. Murdoch better be looking across that ring.
He better have both shoulders up from the mat.
Yeah, or Mr. Jerry Oates.
Yeah, right.
Or Scott Casey will slam those shoulders right into the canvas. That's the strength between Donna Day and Debbie Combs. Combs goes down. Crowd chanting about Spike Huber to Tully Blanchard. This is they'll be chanting about Spike Huber to the Freebird, Terry Gordy. Now wrist lock by Donna Day on Debbie Combs. Debbie struggling to her feet. Flying mare by Debbie Combs. She tags Scott Casey. That means Tully Blanchard comes into action. So, Mr. Casey against Mr. Blanchard. Tully wants to complain to the referee. He hasn't even made contact with Scott Casey yet. He's got a complaint. Tully and Scott tie up. Tully puts the arm over. Casey reverses. Tully reverses. Down goes Casey. Down goes Blanchard. Whoa, says Tully Blanchard. Watch his fist, yells Tully Blanchard. Casey caught in a side headlock by Tully Blanchard. It's going to be a fast-moving, popular team, Scott Casey and Jerry Oates. Blanchard lifts Casey, body slam. Elbow drop from Blanchard. He covers, count of one. Nice counter by Scott Casey. Blanchard blocks it, though. Goes behind Casey. Casey manages to hang on to the arms. Good wrestling both ways. Elbow smash to the shoulder by Scott Casey. Casey twisting the arm. Casey again twists that arm around. Blanchard crying out. An arm-bar, arm twist combination, and Scott Casey's getting his money's worth. Now, Blanchard could get over and tag Donna Day. He could really change this momentum because Debbie Combs would have to come in. You have two fresh people. The referee makes sure that Blanchard's not entangled in the ropes, and Donna Day, Tully Blanchard's partner, is very unhappy about things.
5 minutes of elapsed, 5 minutes left.
Scott Casey, really a personable young man. He was sitting with us here a couple of weeks ago on St. Louis Wrestling. What a beautiful personality. Nice guy, and a nice guy who's not at all finishing last. And he's right up there. And Greater St. Louis Wrestling Enterprise is proving a lot of top wrestlers in the world. Maybe for political reasons, they never got the opportunity to wrestle here before. But they are now, and they're making their mark. You certainly cannot quibble with the credentials of people like Nikolai Volkov, King Kong Brody, the Freebird, Terry Gordy, Spike Huber, Dick Murdoch, Jerry Oates, Scott Casey, Killer Carl Cox, Tully Blanchard, Terry Taylor, Professor Toru Tanaka, and the list is endless. We're for real, baby. Don't let somebody else tell you differently, because they are wrong. Debbie Combs, musky flip on Donna Day. Donna says, I'm leaving. That hurts. Oh. That's how Mickey Garagiola seats people at Pietro's.
Same way. If you don't sit down at my table, I'll throw the body slam on you.
He's trying to get Debbie to be the maitre d'.
How about that?
I didn't know Tully was a gentleman quite that well.
Let's go.
Whoop.
Whoa.
Here comes Donna. That's what happens when you try to leave the restaurant. You haven't tipped Mickey.
Goodbye, Charlie.
Debbie Combs, a lot of bad blood between these two girls, Debbie Combs and Donna Day. Donna's been popping off a lot about Debbie's mother, Cora. And he heard Cora say last weekend here on St. Louis Wrestling, I'm getting a little tired of that young lady popping off. I may have been in retirement except for one match for a couple of years. She keeps that up, I'm going to come back and teach her a thing or two.
And she could.
Look at the choke, yells Tully Blanchard. Debbie pounds on Donna Day, dumps her, and catapults her.
Three minutes left. 3 minutes.
3 minutes remaining, and Scott Casey's tagged in the ring against Tully Blanchard. Donna Day checking that the rib cage is still there, that the pelvis is still attached to the same place it was. Mickey says, I don't think it is. Boy, I got to admit, that's a dangerous move. Mickey's begging off. What's the matter? You been out with Mansfield again? That Continental lover, Eddie Mansfield, and Mickey Garagiola? I don't know, Blanchard's in the air, but he's pretty doggone close. Casey fights his way out of it. Casey with an elbow smash to the head. Casey hurls Blanchard into the corner. Oh! Blanchard falls over. But that could be an automatic disqualification if it was ruled that the opponent did it intentionally, but he didn't. Make a tag, says Blanchard. Scott Casey brings in Debbie Cole. Blanchard wants his hand raised by verdict of disqualification. Well, Tully was up on that top rope, but I think he took advantage of things.
He's a smart fox.
Donna Day dumps Debbie Combs. She's going to try the same thing on Debbie that Debbie did to her. Oh, she catapults Debbie into the ropes. Throws first. Good use of the ring and the ropes by Donna Day. Debbie Cole whips the ropes. Clothesline by Donna Day. The Day jolted herself. I think she got her arm tangled up underneath the chin of Debbie Cole. Both ladies a bit stunned right now. Casey urging Debbie up. Tully yelling at Donna Day. Whoop. Debbie blocks at the small package. Count of one. Oh, they're struggling around, caught in that small package, the front rolling cradle. Here comes Blanchard rolling Donna Day up on top. Scott Casey gets there, and I think Day's shoulders are down, and that it is! I think, yes, Debbie Combs ended up on top. Tully Blanchard interfered. The referees ran him out. Scott Casey interfered. Everybody was rolling around on shoulders and ended up that Debbie Combs had the small package on Donna Day, and Donna Day says to Tully Blanchard, Whose side are you on? I don't think she realized it was Casey that rolled that small package one more time. Let's go to Mickey Garagiola.
In 9 minutes and 2 seconds, small package, the winning team of Scouts Casey and Debbie Combs.